So I've definitely had a lot of interesting stories in my life, and one of them happens to do with this game. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Fortnite. I don't know. It's kind of this new up and coming game. I don't think many people know what Fortnite is, or maybe they do. So yeah, here's Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch. I'm actually updating it right now. It's been a while since I last played it, but Fortnite happens to be part of one of the most interesting stories in my life, and it's not really something that I talk about or really have told anybody, but it happened. So it all started in 8th grade, which is my last year of public school before I switched to online school. And in 8th grade was like kind of middle school, but it was kind of high school. It was called junior high. Everybody says that middle school is like the worst years of their lives and they get bullied and picked on by everybody. That's kind of what happened here, except I wasn't really bullied. I was just kind of just there. I was just floating in the middle of nowhere. And, it wasn't really a good time in my life because middle school was very brutal on me. I did what I could to try to make friends, but it was very hard. So how do you make friends in back then? It was like 2018 or 2017. I'm sure it was 18. How do you make friends in 2017 or 18? Well, you talk about Fortnite because that game back then was like the talk of the town. Everybody was talking about it. Even still to this day, Fortnite is still massive. And now, what can a guy like me, a guy who proves people wrong, a guy who defies expectations, how can a guy like me go from being a nobody in school to all of a sudden the talk of the town just like Fortnite was? Well, here's the story of the time that I live streamed Fortnite from my YouTube channel at home, and the school teacher of my math class put my live stream on the whiteboard. I live streamed Fortnite for my math class. It sounds crazy. Let me explain. So one thing that a lot of people in middle school and high school love, it's YouTube. I mean, YouTube's right here also on my Switch. YouTube, everybody loves YouTube. If you're under the age of like 20, even over the age of 20, you're probably watching YouTube. Now me, I'm no PewDiePie. I'm no Mr. Beast. But I do have a channel called Super Mario Fanlocks with 28,000 subscribers. It could be 27. I might have lost some. I have quite a bit of subscribers on there. I'm not like millions of subscribers PewDiePie, but that's still a lot. That's like 27,000 people on this world who subscribe to my channel. I also have another channel called SMF Wrestling, which I actually just got done filming for. The setup's actually still here. SMF Wrestling has like 18,000 subscribers as of yesterday. How do you get the attention of your classmates when you have no friends? Well, you tell them you have a YouTube channel with a lot of subscribers. Of course, they're not going to believe you until they pull out their phones during class and they look it up and they're like, oh my gosh, you really do have this many subscribers. What? And then all of a sudden you go from nobody to everybody in the class is talking about you. And what's kind of funny is I didn't really go around saying, hey guys, check out my sub count. I'm not really a flexer. I mean, nowadays I'm a flexer, but I wasn't a flexer back then. I didn't want to shove it in people's faces that I have all these subscribers, and I still don't really do that because I don't like to brag. I don't like to put myself higher over other people. We're all the same. It doesn't matter how much money we have or how many subscribers we have. We're all the same, and we should all be treated the same. What happened is one of my friends I've known for a while asked me about my YouTube channel because he knew about it from back in like the elementary school days. And basically, some of those popular kids heard the conversation and then they started asking me, and I said, well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I said, yeah, I make YouTube videos and there's quite a bit of subscribers on my channels. So once those popular kids get the memo, like, oh crap, this weird kid who we don't even know his name has a bunch of subscribers, we're gonna talk about him now. And that's what happened. And like overnight, I was the popular kid. I've never been the popular kid. I was always the weird kid who had no friends. And all of a sudden now, these popular kids are all talking about me. And it's kind of cool, School popularity doesn't really mean anything because once you graduate from school, then you go into the real world and all that. School popularity is just a figment of your imagination. Me, who I was struggling to make friends in middle school because middle school was a lot different than elementary school. Elementary school, I had friends. People knew me. Middle school, though, it was like a chore to have to make friends, and it was hard. So I was happy with it. I was thinking, well, I could finally, meet some friends and talk to some people here, What happened next was I had some of the same classes with a few of those popular kids. In one class, the kids told everybody about my channel, which then that spread to other classes. And then there were like multiple classes of mine where people are like, oh, that's the kid with the YouTube channel. And then all of a sudden I'm talking to the town everybody's paying attention to me, and it's so weird. There was one day of school where there was like an assignment that I didn't want to do in, I think it was language arts class. I didn't want to do the assignment, and I was thinking about skipping class. Now me, I don't misbehave at school. I never get in trouble. My parents will tell you that I never got any principal phone calls or any attention slips. I was a good kid. I didn't get in trouble like at all. But I was thinking about skipping class, which is something that I would never do, but I just really didn't want to do that language arts thing. It was this thing where you had to like sit around and talk about this book, and like everybody had to speak at least twice. And I didn't really read the book because who actually reads those books that they assign you to read? So I was like, I don't want to do that. So I asked my parents if I could stay home from school that day, and they let me because, once again, I didn't ever miss school. I said, I don't want to go to school today. So I didn't go to school that day. And while I knew in my mind, I was thinking, man, everybody knows my YouTube channel. Wouldn't that be really funny if I started live streaming some Fortnite and maybe, just maybe, because I'm a wild dreamer. I imagine crazy things. I was thinking, what if I start live streaming Fortnite on my YouTube gaming channel? And what if they like see it somehow? So I did, So I knew that math class was at 12 o'clock, I'm pretty sure. So at 12 o'clock, I opened up my YouTube channel, opened up my Fortnite, and I started live streaming. And what do you know? They actually found out. And what's cool is that this live stream is actually still on YouTube. This is the title of it. This is the thumbnail of it. And I think the live chat is still there. Let's find out. Yeah, so the live chat's still there. So I'm going to be putting the live chat on the screen right now. I have all of the screenshots. So let me try to explain what's happening here. So I'm at home. Math class starts. I start the live stream. And I'm thinking, maybe it's going to happen. Maybe it's not going to happen. And then I start looking at my live chat. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That's somebody from my school. And then more people from that class start chatting in the live stream, and I'm thinking these kids are about to get in trouble by the teacher because you're not supposed to use your phones during class. This was May 28th of 2018. This was like towards the end of the year, so the teachers were a little bit more laid back because it was the end of the year. Maybe if the teacher, caught them on their phones, it wouldn't be that bad. Well, it wasn't. I'm sure everybody's on their phone watching my live stream when I'm at home, they're at school, and then all of a sudden, like, some of the kids from my class in the live chat are like telling me that my stream is on the whiteboard, and the teacher put my stream on the whiteboard, and I'm thinking, no way. I can even hear me in the stream saying, like, there's no way. You do not have me on the projector. If you guys have me on the projector, then, I've accomplished everything that I've ever wanted to accomplish in life. If you guys have me on the projector, somebody, like, take a picture or something, because I doubt that. I doubt you have me on the projector. But if you do, then that's pretty cool, bro. Really, in this live stream, I'm taking this opportunity to kind of show my personality and show who I really am. And, because I wanted to make friends. So I'm just like, basically, I have this whole class who's watching my live stream. And I'm just going to try to be funny and make some jokes. And maybe they'll find me cooler, I guess. In fourth period, you're probably wondering why I'm not at school today. Because I forgot to go to school today. That's why I'm not at school. I'm going. Back then, that was when Fortnite was booming ultimately. Like, there were so many people playing Fortnite, and I sucked at Fortnite back then. Nowadays, like, I'm no ninja, right? But I'm pretty good at Fortnite nowadays. Back then, though, that was when winning a Fortnite game was like winning the freaking lottery. Like, it was hard to win a Fortnite game back in the day. I sucked. And I did not win. And then there was this one part where, like, a squad game, I was, like, at the very end. There was a few people left, and I was so close to winning the game. The whole class was probably getting together, rooting for me, and I lose. And then everybody's like, you let us down. Yeah, because I lost. Good, that's not good. I'm dead. Oh, hey, guys. I accidentally dropped my controller on the floor. If it happened today, I would get some wins, probably. But that's not going to happen again, because, one, I'm in online school now, but two, that's like something that just happens like out of a movie or a TV show. Like, just so happens you're in the right place at the right time where you're at home, they're at school, and you start your live stream and they all watch it. It's like, that's a hard thing to pull off, But me, I'm always looking to make an opportunity. Even if it's something dumb like school popularity, I'm always waiting for that opportunity to succeed in life. So I saw the opportunity and it worked. And then the next day I went to school. Everybody from that class was like shaking my hand, telling, yo, good job, bro. That stream was awesome yesterday. And then I was thinking, like, there's no way you guys put me on the whiteboard. And then the teacher came up to me She looked me in the eyes and said, "Glad to have you back at school." And then I heard the teacher, because we had some work to do, and then I heard the teacher say, "All right, guys, well, you got to get your work done because yesterday." So I'm thinking maybe that teacher really did put me on the whiteboard, you know? Still to this day, I don't know for sure, but from the teacher's response, you know, saying, "Nice to have you back," and, you know, stuff like that, I think they really did put me on the whiteboard. You know, I asked them in the stream, I'm like, "Are you guys trolling me?"
I hope you're not like trolling me or something, like they're trying to trick me and say that I was on the projector. I don't know. Could you imagine if like I was on the projector and the principal just walks in and you're just like, "Who this?" I'm just like, this is a student that didn't come to school today."
Yes, I live streamed Fortnite for my math class, and it was on the whiteboard. And what a weird story. That's just the type of stuff that I do, you know. Nobody expects much from me, you know. But when I do something crazy like that, you know, it's awesome. I'm not saying you should ditch school and play Fortnite, but like, if you guys are struggling to make friends, you know, maybe just think of stuff like that. I had an opportunity that day to try to make friends and try to make middle school just a little bit better, because middle school was pretty rough on me, but having stuff like that happen was definitely a highlight of those terrible years. Maybe I can inspire some of you guys. If you guys are stuck in the public school system and you guys want like some friends or something, just think of crazy stuff like that, you know? The moral of the story is bet on yourself and go for it, and don't hold back. I have turned this weird story into a motivational speech. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next vlog. Subscribe for more vlogs, because I'm posting vlogs every week from now on. More stories of my crazy life, and yes, I do have more stories to tell you guys. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm Fanlocks, and peace out.